want you to imagine this with me. It's 3 a.m. The Devil's Hour. It's a muggy summer night hanging out in your friend's basement playing Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox with your buddies. Yeah, I never did that. Well, not with Left 4 Dead 2 at least. Now look, I've played Left 4 Dead 2 before. Hell, I made some cringy videos on it with my friend 10 years ago.
Pleasure working with you.
Okay, maybe my videos aren't so different now. But that hour or so I played with my friend that day was until now literally the only exposure I've had to this series, yet despite my limited exposure to this franchise, I still get an oddly specific nostalgic sense of comfort from it. Like, I can so vividly imagine myself playing these games in those circumstances I laid out a moment ago, even though I've never actually done that. And as a jaded, maybe cynical, almost 25-year-old man, Left 4 Dead restored the feeling in me of what video games are all about.
We made it! I can't believe we made it!
Son, we just crossed the street.
Before I get into the hell on earth that is the Left 4 Dead series, I'd like to first thank you all for your support on my Abiotic Factor review. Leave a comment for a chance to be featured in my next video, and a big ol' thank you to my patrons. Stin, Dotman, Brian, Angel Defoe 3, Papa Noob D45, Dominic, Dominique, Kevin, Bradley, Danny, Mark, 13th Mortimer, Nindota, Dr. G, Micah, Devin, and Sadiq. The Left 4 Dead games are incredibly simple, yes, but that doesn't mean they're easy, because they are chaos incarnate.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, Terry, no! The gist of it is, you and your group of survivors shoot a bunch of zombies until you reach a safe room.
Really? It's right there. Do not. It is right there, I swear to God. Close the door!
Here you can replenish your supplies as well as do a bit of reading up on the lore of this world.
Jonathan, I can only hope our souls shall entwine again, in that place where there is only love. No tears, no sadness, no injustice.
Yes, I'm fat.
Cool story, bro!
Karen and I are holed up in recycling plant. Have plenty of food and water. Look for the hollow container. Love you, Jason.
Don't tell Allison.
You then head back out into the world, battling your way through the hordes over and over again until you can evacuate the area. Rinse and repeat until the ultimate evacuation at the end of each game. As for how you decide to combat the zombies, you can shoot them with any weapon you please. You can shoot them with a shotgun, you can shoot them with dual pistols, you can shoot them from a house, you can shoot them with a cat. In Left 4 Dead 1, you're limited merely to guns, but in Left 4 Dead 2, you can even use melee weapons like machetes, Lucille,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
and of course, chainsaws.
Oh, yes.
Not only is there variety in the weapons roster, there's even variety in the types of zombies you'll encounter. See, this whole apocalypse began with the outbreak of the green flu, a mysterious virus that popped up and suddenly turned large amounts of the population into bloodthirsty homicidal maniacs.
Dude, imagine how scary this would be in real life.
It's a good thing people just leave high-powered weapons all over.
However, a small percentage of those infected can also mutate and become special infected. You've got the boomers who can projectile vomit onto you, which will attract the horde, or if you shoot too close to them, their guts will land all over you, also attracting the horde. Oh, and don't shoot cars. That's also a way to attract the horde.
Y'all better not shoot that car. Oh, shit!
The hunter is incredibly agile and in the blink of an eye can pounce on you, shredding your flesh.
Oh, that ended quickly.
Shredding your flesh with its razor-sharp claws. The smoker will sell you Newports and Budweiser. The smoker will swiftly snatch you from faraway vantage points.
This shouldn't be too hard with 4 of us. Okay, maybe not. Alright.
You've also got Braun Breaker.
Oh my god!
The Denizen. The Witch, who will only attack you if provoked. Keyword, provoked.
Bro, where?
Don't do it.
Literally, where is she?
Don't do it. No, come on.
I didn't see her. I didn't see her, no!
There's also the Haktua, and most infamously, a sort of mini-boss, Terry Crews.
Jesus Christ! What the hell?
Despite all of this bullshit, sometimes the thing that is most dangerous to you is your own teammate.
Oh. Nick, you killed me!
What happened?
You killed me!
Oh. Oh. Dumbass.
Alright. Time for another vote. Oh.
You're trying to kick one of us.
No, I wasn't trying to kick Nick. I mean, I wasn't trying to kick one of you. I mean,
And yes, while your friends can accidentally kill you with their friendly fire, they can also very purposely kill you in the versus modes where you can actually play as the special infected.
Bitch!
nice try. Yes! Yes! Finally!
No!
Get the fuck out of here!
Something very interesting to note though is if you pay enough attention, the game does have specific musical cues and stings for each of the special infected. The boomers are signaled with a deep thudding piano. The hunters with a slower but a higher pitched piano. And the witch is signaled with her incessant crying.
Fuck you, bitch. I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Now look, I got a little carried away there, and luckily my teammates were there to save me because once you're dead, that's it. Unless there's one of those respawn rooms one of your buddies stumbles upon if you're playing with them, there's nothing you can do except helplessly sit there praying for the survival of your peers.
Come on, you're so close. No, 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 no.
Whether you're playing by yourself or with friends, you're never truly alone because you will always have fellow survivors beside you, and credit where it's due, the NPCs are actually pretty smart and can be pretty clutch. Most of the time.
Crap. Crap. Why did you all ditch me? No! Come on! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Come on! Wait, I'm in? I'm good? I'm kinda good. I'm dying, but we're leaving. I'm dead, but we're leaving. No, what the hell? Are you kidding me? One for you, one for you, one for you. What the hell's your problem? What do you mean, what? I think it's very clear why I'm upset!
While we're on the topic of these dumbass characters, there is actually a comic series where you can read up a bit on the story of Left 4 Dead 1 to gain some more insight into the cast's origins, and what happened between different parts of the story that you don't see during the game. It's not an essential read by any means, after all, the Left 4 Dead series is, again, pretty simple, but it's a nice bonus. And I guess while we're on the topic of Left 4 Dead 1 in general, I always found it interesting that Left 4 Dead 2 is the title you almost exclusively hear about, while Left 4 Dead 1 seems to never be acknowledged. And after playing both, now I understand why. Left 4 Dead 2, while obviously being a sequel, is also like an expansion and maybe even a completed version of the first game, in the sense that it swallows up the first game's whole campaign and allows you to re-experience it while seamlessly integrating all of Left 4 Dead 2's new features. Left 4 Dead 1 doesn't have melee weapons, there's not as large a roster of guns, there's not as many special infected. Of course, there's bound to be plenty more differences I'm sure I didn't pick up on since I did a quick playthrough of Left 4 Dead 1 solo, while I chaotically ran through Left 4 Dead 2 with some friends. Regardless, there's definitely a charm to Left 4 Dead 1 where it seems to take itself maybe a bit more seriously than Left 4 Dead 2 does, which is not a bad thing at all. In any case, whichever you decide to play, let's be honest, it'll be Left 4 Dead 2. I love this series just for its simplicity. I love the fact that you can immediately load up this game and whether it's solo or with some buddies, you just start blasting. I honestly had a lot of writer's block trying to jot this script down, but then I realized there's really not a lot for me to say about Left 4 Dead because it just kind of speaks for itself. It's a timeless classic, and despite not being an integral part of my childhood, it effortlessly transported me back to those simpler days. And that's just not something words can do justice.